both with the Dark Ults. As we're on to final destination now, this is a man stage. But also a fucking terrible stage if you're against someone like Ramboss, because they are going to abuse you with a lot of these ranged options out. As the Fair does get him back safely, takes a little chip from DarkStalker, but DarkStalker still looking pretty precious. And if you'll cast your mind back to those olden days of Ramboss versus DarkStalker earlier, you'll remember these charge shots were the difference maker. It was Ramboss abusing them to stifle DarkStalker's approach. DarkStalker's just been playing with explosive flames and with neutral bees from Palutena, so he's a little bit used to this projectile blade. Not to mention he's warmed up as well. He's just finished a set himself. So Ramboss currently taking the L on this one, but DarkStalker maybe feeling a little bit too confident in parrying those as he forces the high recovery, gets the tilt out as well. Gonna cover the neutral, get up, force the air dodge on, and punish it with a dash. Ramboss just trying to find his way back, gets the power dunk. A nice clean 20%. Send it off. Oh please, Ambler, this is all me. This is all me being hopeless. Don't you worry about it. As we're sent off once again, 166 on the DarkStalker. For anyone else, it could be curtains, but for DarkStalker, it could be an entire stop with that angry go. Get stuck in, not going too close, not letting any of those grounded Zares come through. As the Buster Wolf comes in, sends him off. Ramboss looking pretty rough right now as DarkStalker taking a page out of his own book as he holds down that shield. But it's going to be a little bit punished there as a little bit of chaos going on in the venue. That's okay. More frenzy going on. Ramboss has equalized it, so to speak. A little bit of rage to play with, but he's not going to be able to use it as effectively as DarkStalker can. But that don't mean he's not going to use it at all, as a big charge coming through. Going to cover the fastball, force a high recovery, but the roll was just perfectly spaced, just not quite eking forward enough. If you ask me, I think the side B, you know, when Samus sticks their arm out, I think that actually kind of messed them up a bit because, you know, Samus stands a bit forward. But hey, that's okay. We don't care about analytics. It's solo comms. I should be screaming my fucking lungs out, mate. As DarkStalker 117, Halo Master Chief. Can they make it back? If Ramboss finds the kill here, it could be curtains. For DarkStalker, it could be the comeback they need, but a Buster Wolf comes through. And in a blink of an eye, with 92, as the Bear not going to connect. DarkStalker with a perfect dash. That should have been safe, but he did not allow it as a small stun comes through. Perfectly parries the Zare, and DarkStalker takes it 2-0. Not actually 2-0, but stockwise 2-0. As well, 1-0 right now in the DarkStalker Ramboss matchup. So, I've got a stinking suspicion we will never see Final Destination again. It is retired. It is gone. That was the final iteration of Final Destination. So, I wonder where we're going to go next. Obviously, it is going to be Ramboss with a pick, so he can take us somewhere like Smashville. You know, somewhere a little long. Even PS2, I think it'll be really good for him. But Final Destination, obviously a pretty good sip room as well. Oh, LDR? Fuck yeah. How we doing? How are we? You jumping on or you going? What's that? Yes, fuck yeah. Let's have a drink. Let's have a lovely time. Always a pleasure to see LDR's face. What a beauty. Oh, yeah. Nice bit of dopamine as we get stuck in now to Game 2. Once again, running back the Samus. Definitely not a problem. Ramboss has taken a game off already, and God forbid, ladies and gentlemen, he's actually made a fucking analytical prediction. We're actually back to the Animal Crossing, going to be using that space. Although I am quite impressed that DarkStalker didn't ban this. So he must be feeling confident as we get stuck in now. Nice long stage for Ramboss to play with, but DarkStalker does have a lot of speed to play with. DarkStalker's aggressive options are nutty. And we've seen it before. If you watch that MCQ game of Ramboss Trilby's legendary approach, they were just unrelenting. They parried every single one of Ramboss's options. So we're going to see if DarkStalker can emulate a little bit of that, but the platform is his best friend as we're going to get Buster Wolf off of the momentum, and we're caught as well by the go of the Geyser. Send him out. There's another Geyser, but good drift from Ramboss. Sent him off with a tilt. Let's see if he can make this kill right now. Ooh, a face planted. Up. Throw. Gonna send him out as perfectly catches the landing, but Ramboss not able to find the kill just yet. If he found a grab there, that would have been it. But suddenly put in a real disadvantageous situation. Got to recover so low, and that was horrible. You can watch back that, and it all came down to one interaction. It was Ramboss hitting a face first charge shot, hitting an up throw, hitting, I think, a nair on the back platform. But the platform sleeks out, and Ramboss is killed for it. Fair enough, able to find the kill, but it's at 2-11. Gotta find kills a lot earlier than that right now. It's Ramboss, really got a mountain to climb, really gotta find something good. Rolls back on, finds himself nice and safe, as manages to get... It wasn't really a drag down up air, it was just kind of a, dare I say it, an up air, as keeping DarkStalker from landing, keeping him nice and in check right now. And if this trend continues, Ramboss could bring the game back. Let's see, get the fair, keep him in the air. When was the last time Ramboss touched the ground? It's just now. Go outside and touch grass. Ramboss sends DarkStalker right out into the town. Now this is where it gets dangerous. Ramboss has a lot of angry Terry to deal with. Let's see what he can do right now as sends him up with a couple of up airs. As we're getting back into it now, a couple of morph balls coming out. Nice flat platform. See what they can do. Charge shot. That was a brilliant cancel. Really messed with DarkStalker's momentum there as Says beating him out. Couple of morph balls, keeping him safe. Rolls in, but that barely works as the screw attack comes through, and now it's looking pretty even. Ramboss a little bit of rage to play with, but there's got to be a rising tackle. Instead goes to the power dunk. I think Ramboss just drifted a little bit too far as the wall jump could be it, but he doesn't read the roll, and the power dunk comes through. DarkStalker 2-0 up. We're going to see. Because, you know, that game was a lot closer than the first. Ramboss at a massive deficit, but still crawling his way back, making it work. Oh, and now, we're going to see if Ramboss can fully push all the way to the reverse 3-0, or if it's going to be DarkStalker bringing us home. Oh, I just had a little fucking look. I've just had a look. Now it all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. Just had a little look at DarkStalker, what they've got on the tunes. As we get into this next game now, I do wonder where Ramboss is going to be taking us. Oh, the one-winged angel, surely. Woo. No, he's mixing up a little. Fair enough. Going back to Northern Cave. We've seen a lot of Northern Cave today. So we're getting into Game 3. DarkStalker leading the set 2-0. Ramboss got a hell of mountain climb. Cheesy as it sounds right now as we get into an explosive game. And genuinely, that's one of the first grabs we've actually seen so far. Ramboss finding a very good free flow string off of that. Could be what we need. Obviously, Samus grab, incredibly strong, incredibly frustrating. but equally as incredibly committal. Let's see what they can do. Ramboss making it back safely. DarkStalker really wanted a little bit of a trap on that platform there. Not quite going to make it, but that's fine. As Ramboss trying to eke out as much charge as possible. DarkStalker 71, no go to play with, but does he need it? Gets the perfect parry, gets the rising tackle. But 129 ain't going to do it just yet there, brother. As the back air, send him off. The mid-air wave as well, but the shoulder barge, the Wario special, is going to send Ramboss off and take that first stock. DarkStalker once again with the lead, with the brutal approaches. Ramboss just finds his way back up, and he's almost trapping DarkStalker on these platforms so we can find an easier approach. There we go. What great improvisation from Ramboss there. If DarkStalker is going to parry everything you do, just run up and smack him in the chops. Right there, good stuff. But DarkStalker, he's still in the lead. Don't let me fool you. As the power dunk goes all the way down, Ramboss drop shield a little bit too early there. Forward air, rising, ain't going to work because you are falling to the DarkStalker trade right now. And DarkStalker is looking to make this a very quick 3-0. Find himself a date with streaks unless Ramboss, just like he did last game, can find an insane comeback. The aggressive air dodge in, or maybe he just wanted to cross him up. Right now, goes very low, just trying to get as much charge as possible. Good stuff now as it's the Morph Ball. We are 1.2% away from a go, and here it is. I wouldn't be surprised if there's instant get-up geyser. All right, now as the spike comes down, what are we looking for? There's the geyser, but he's beaten out right now as charge shot to the face. They come out, and now Ramboss, just like last game, it is possible, but it's not easy. As he finds his way back on, DarkStalker really likes using these upward platforms to cover. I'm curious why. Ramboss has been able to find a couple of recoveries from that as the last pixel of before they're going to come through. Ramboss really relying on this move a lot right now. Charge shot coming through, stuns him with the harsh charge into the shoulder barge right now. Does go for the grab. Just a little bit too committal. If there had been a spot dodge, that would have been a game. So you've got to respect it right now as drifts in with a forward air. He could find a kill here, but he goes a bit too close as the rising tackle takes the game. It's 3-0 DarkStalker, and he's got a date with streak.